Episode 1.
This is what we're gonna color.
We each have the same one, and we are probably not gonna look at the screen too much because we don't like to look at each other's as we do this. It's gonna be a secret, and I don't know about Caitlin, but when I first saw it, my color palette popped into my head.
I'm gonna wing it.
That's how it goes. I have my page to test my colors. This is how I work, so I'll have that be in there too.
I'm gonna wing it.
I tend to go around my page in a way that makes more sense because I have it planned out. It's like when I'm holding the blue, I do all the blue at the same time.
Yeah, I don't do that. I do it the hard way. Oh.
Okay, so this is our setup here. We have 6 mason jars of pencils down here, and there probably won't be this many in the future, but I just put all the pencils I had into jars today to see what would happen. So they are sorted by brand. So we have 3 Crayolas, a Prismacolor, a Crazy Art, and a Sargent. Sargent is a brand that I saw at Hobby Lobby that I had never used before, and they're okay. They're not my favorite, but they're pretty good. And then Prismacolor is what we've seen all about. We've seen on Instagram, Prismacolor everywhere, so we got some on sale at Michael's. So that's what we're doing today. My name is Savannah. And her name is Caitlin.
I thought you were going to keep going. I'm sorry.
I teach Spanish to high school gremlins. I have cats.
Yes, 2 cats.
2 cats. Zeppelin and Lola, who are both watching this happen right now.
Well, my name's Caitlin. I used to sell cell phones up until very recently. I worked with Savannah's husband. That was fun.
Be Brady.
Anyway, now I work in the accounting department for Ferraro Foods. Pretty much like Cisco, just for fancy Italian food.
Right, so welcome back. We found a better camera angle.
Yes, we're good.
Yes.
Yes.
Success.
Success. Did you ever make that your text tone?
No, I really wanted to.
You need to.
For anyone wondering, that was Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Circa 1998.
So anyway, we're going to tell you a story about how we decided to start doing this.
I haven't heard this yet.
You not heard this yet? Okay. Well, I had the idea a while ago because I was sitting on the couch and Brady came and sat down next to me and just like stared at me while I was coloring. And I said, do you want me to get you a coloring page? Like, would you like to color something? He's like, no, I just want to watch. And so that's when I realized people actually like to watch you color. It's like soothing. It's kind of like when you watch Bob Ross paint his happy little trees. Here we are coloring happy little arrows, and people like to see it. So Caitlin and I recently took a trip to Montgomery, Alabama, because we watched Appalachian State playing is it Camellia Bowl?
Camellia Bowl.
Because it sounds like chameleon every time someone says it. Appalachian State was playing in the Camellia Bowl against Ohio. So we went to Alabama for this bowl game. And on the way there, it was really funny. We brought our coloring and our carry-ons because we're grown adults, and what else would we do on a plane? So the first flight was from Greensboro to Charlotte, and for any of you that are not from North Carolina, driving Greensboro to Charlotte
Takes less than 2 hours.
Yeah, it's quick. It's really quick. And so flying there takes 17 minutes in the air. We got free upgrades to the front, but I mean, it wasn't like it was a super nice plane or anything. It wasn't
didn't
even
really
first
have
class.
first
There was no
class.
first class. We just happened to be the front row.
But we were still row 1.
Mm-hmm. And we got free. Did you get a screwdriver too?
Yes.
We got free screwdrivers and free snacks. We probably got at least $30 worth of stuff.
Now keep in mind, we had been waiting at the airport all day at this point
Oh
because we had nothing else to do.
But, oh, my cat! It's fine.
That's what happens when you drink in color.
It was, okay, it's not. I had 1 sip of Miller Lite. Okay, tell about the tray tables, Caitlin.
We had too much free shit on our tables to make room for our coloring. So we spent the whole time drinking.
Lola,
and
don't drink
talking
that!
And laughing.
Hang on, pause. Lola's drinking beer. I spilled my beer.
And then the cat tried to drink it.
But disaster averted. We're back. So, we're on this flight from Montgomery, Alabama, back to Charlotte, and we've just received a bunch of free stuff. I decided I was going to tell Caitlin my idea about how I wanted to do this podcast of us coloring and just talking and hanging out, because people have always told us the whole time we've known each other, oh my god, you guys are so funny. Caitlin was like, oh my god, we'll call it Inside the Lines. Like, she immediately had that name. I don't know how you did that, but she immediately knew what to call it.
And of course, I also immediately invited myself in on this idea.
So she decides, okay, it's going to be called Inside the Lines. And I loved it immediately. And she came up with most of the ideas for this whole deal. I'm just the one who had the first idea, and she's come up with everything about how we're going to do it. She bought the document cameras.
I've been training in a new job, and there's a lot of downtime.
I know, she'd send me these long text messages. She's like, okay, this is what I thought about today. I'm like, oh, wow. You've been really putting this. She made us an Instagram account. She started hashtagging all of us. It was really good. She did a really good job. All right.
I just looked directly at the ceiling
Yeah, I
fan
did
for a
too.
minute.
That really hurt.
I'm going to tell you guys a story
Uh-oh.
about Donna, the death cab driver.
Donna!
So we were only in Alabama for a day. We go to the front desk at the hotel, and we ask them to call us a cab. Just go kill some time and wait for the cab. So, of course, we walked to the liquor store.
Of course. It was right there.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
right next to our hotel. It was next door.
This rinky-ass blue car pulls up. No markings on it at all. At least no cab markings. There were plenty of markings.
There were battle scars on this car.
This car had blue duct tape across the top of the window. And then there was, like, this knife stabbed in the back window, keeping it up. Because I guess without it, the window would just fall. And this lady in just like a t-shirt, sweatpants, and flip-flops, flaming red hair, covered
Obviously
in
died.
wrinkles.
Very, very
Covered.
tan. Probably had been smoking for the last 50 years.
Like, this woman has lived a life. Did you guys call a cab? And Savannah just stands there shell-shocked for a second, although I'm sure not as shell-shocked as I was.
I looked at her, I was like, yeah?
Are you Donna?
Are you Donna?
That's me. And Savannah and my mother start walking towards this vehicle. And I just stand on the corner and I'm like, guys, I don't think we should get in this car.
Yeah, no, Caitlin is frozen in fear.
With like a look of complete
pure
disgust
terror,
on my
just
face.
standing there. I'm pretty sure she was just not going to walk towards the cab.
And she almost runs over an old man crossing the street.
Oh, poor grandpa.
And then this like younger couple crosses the street. Oh, that's a nice looking feller. I wonder if
Think he
he
needs
could
a
ride
ride
in the
cab?
cab. He could ride in my lap. That'd make my day. I'm almost 60 years old, and I bet you that boy could make my day.
And we're in the back, we're like, uh-huh.
That's great,
Cool,
Donna.
Donna.
That's
Cool.
This is not a cab. This is a
car.
woman's car.
She swore that she had tags, but she took them off and put them on her other car.
That was Donna's death cab.
It was an exciting day.
I
My eyes are still hurting.
So, since this is our first YouTube video, we thought we might take a little bit of time and talk to you guys about our favorite people on YouTube and why we decided this was the platform that we wanted to use for what we're doing. I think the first person that we both watched regularly on YouTube was Bo Burnham,
Yeah, we were in high school when we found him. He was still just putting videos on YouTube.
like from his bedroom.
Yep, from his little, like, crawl space bedroom with a keyboard. The first one we ever saw was New Math because we were both, like, in Algebra 2 or something at that point. We were like, oh my god, this is hysterical. This kid's so smart. And we've just kept up with him over the years. We really enjoy. We've gone to see him in Durham. We watch his Netflix stuff. We watched his show when it was out. We enjoy Bo Burnham. Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth is our favorite. Number one. My husband loves Rooster Teeth. He loves Red vs. Blue. Ruby, he absolutely loves. I really like Ruby because I think it's because of the company. It's because of Rooster Teeth. But they do On the Spot. They do Social Disorder. They also have Achievement Hunter, and they do all their Let's Plays and stuff. And so they're the first people I watched regularly. Like Bo Burnham, I'd look every time he posted something. But Rooster Teeth is posting things every single day. So I've always kept up with them ever since I knew who they were.
I love Hannah Hart. She is probably one of my absolute favorite people, not just in YouTube in general.
Just in
Like,
life.
I want to be her best friend. If she ever ends up watching these,
If she ever
like,
wants to come
shout
drink
out.
and color with us, that's fine.
Yeah, if you come drink and color with us, we'll come drink and cook with you.
Yeah.
Because she's amazing. I don't know, you need to watch My Drunk Kitchen.
Yeah.
The first episode I ever watched when she tried to make cookies.
You introduced me to her. Like, the first one I'd ever seen was because of you.
But I mean, let's face it, who hasn't had those moments where they just drink a whole bottle of wine while they're making dinner? I've done it. You drink copious amounts of alcohol while drunk. Or while cooking. Also while drunk.
Well, see, my problem is I don't really cook too much.
Yeah.
I'll get drunk and think about getting McDonald's. Does that count?
Sure. Well, that's just like a Friday. Let's see, who else do we watch? BuzzFeed.
Oh, I watch everything BuzzFeed. Love the articles, love the videos. We love the Try Guys.
Yes.
Shout out to
yes.
Ned and Keith and
Eugene.
and Zach. We love them. Fucking duh.
Fucking duh.
I don't really know what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, this is not gonna end up great.
I mean, I like mine so far. It's just not what I was. Oh, well, it is what I was picturing, but I'm just not sure.
I should really plan things.
Nah.
I work well under pressure.
What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten?
Okay, when I was living in Salamanca in Spain, there was something called jeta. And jeta is like the national dish of Salamanca. You can't go there without eating jeta. And what it is it's the pig cheek. Okay, it tastes like bacon, but burnt, and it still has the hair on it. From
Ew,
the pig's
ew,
little
ew,
ear.
ew.
It's in like little bite-sized chunks, and it tastes like bacon at first, except
Except it's hairy.
it's hairy and it's chewy. It sticks to your teeth. I didn't like it. It was not
Really, I'm shocked. Okay, my answer's not as weird. I'm like 95% sure I've had frog legs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I also don't know where I would be without Google Maps. Like, I literally don't know where I would be.
Where's Savannah? Oh.
I don't know. Did she have her phone with her? No? Oh, well, we'll never see her again.
Yeah, bye. Oren makes fun of me because he catches me in the car sometimes still doing this number.
Caitlin, what are you afraid of?
Okay. These guys know the answer to this question, and they mock me for it mercilessly.
I don't mock you for it.
I do.
Yes. I am terrified, like mortally terrified of geese. Geese really isn't that common of a fear, I don't feel like. But they're evil. They're the spawns of Satan. Like you guys, I'm sure someone out there has seen those videos of people like walking through the park getting attacked by the geese. People post them on my timeline all the time. Because they're evil, and I know they're evil.
Her own mother posts them on her timeline.
Yeah.
I'm scared of grasshoppers because they're unpredictable. Because most bugs, let's get this clear. I don't like any bugs. There are no bugs I just enjoy. But I'm not scared of bugs. Bugs don't scare me. The only thing that scares me are grasshoppers and crickets. Because no matter, if I'm walking down the road and there's like a spider or something on the road, I just walk around it. Problem solved. Grasshoppers don't take that. They'll lunge at you with no warning. And that's what I don't like. I don't want them on me. I don't want bugs on me, and grasshoppers are more likely to get on you, and I don't like that.
She's also afraid of dragonflies.
Well, they're like grasshoppers. They're unpredictable. They'll land on you, and they bite. Dragonflies bite. A lot of people don't know that. They
I
bite.
do not think that's true.
Oh, Google it right now. Someone Google it, and then post it and tell her she's wrong. Dragonflies bite. Can you say that louder, Oren?
Do dragonflies bite? The answer would be yes, because that is how they capture and eat their food. Dragonflies bite humans. Then again, the answer is yes.
Oh.
Only if you catch one and hold it carelessly in your hand in such a way that its mouth touches your skin.
Or they lean on you, and its mouth touches your skin.
Most of them are not even capable of breaking skin.
Most. Ever seen a dragonfly king? Because I have.
Is that like a rat
It's
king?
like a rat king. All the dragonflies joined together into one huge flying mass.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
I just remember that time we were kids and we were at my grandparents' farm.
Oh,
We were down at the
God.
pond and you ran away from these dragonflies and you start running towards the house. And we like run over these two copperheads. I'm like, oh my god, snakes! And Savannah's running away from two flying insects. She stops dead in her tracks and starts walking back towards the snakes. The venomous snakes.
They were copulating.
They were. Copulating copperheads.
Copperheadulating.
So,
Do you remember mahogany?
yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening?
I borrowed it.
Right.
I'm sure we have multiples, I just didn't want to dig.
I have one.
Oren makes fun of me for having 3 different sharpeners. And it's because they all work well on different pencils.
Explain that, please.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how it works. I don't know the physics behind it. I just know, like, if this pencil is not working well in this gray sharpener, and I try it in the blue sharpener, it works really well.
It's
But then,
probably
like,
that
this other pencil does not work well in the blue sharpener, but works well in the gray sharpener.
it might be the angle at which the blade is. Like, where it starts to peel,
Yeah.
it might be that one went away that didn't agree with the grain of the wood of the pencil, and so the angle of the blade on another one worked for it. I'm just making shit up, but it could
That
work.
sounded legit.
It sounds like it could work.
If you say anything with enough gumption, people believe you.
Truth
That's
is-
how Scientology became a thing.
Say anything with an gumption, you're fine.
So tonight we're really excited because
It's raining Ben.
it's raining Ben. It is the premiere episode of this season of The Bachelor. Okay, we're shooting our podcast.
It's really unprofessional to answer your phone during a podcast.
It's really unprofessional to call someone when you know they're filming.
I did not know you people were filming.
You people. You
What do you
people,
mean by
huh?
you people?
What does that mean?
You know what I mean. Yeah.
All right,
What are we talking about?
it's raining Ben.
Oh, yes. Tonight it's raining Ben.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I changed my mind. My favorite from last season. Who was the drunk guy that, like, passed out in the pool?
Horned up Ryan!
Horned up Brian.
Feeling horned up right now. Is this
What is the gay bachelor?
Loved horned up Ryan. I was sad he got so horned up and had to leave.
Happens to the best of us at
You get
times.
kicked out of a party because you're too horned up. He kept grabbing
Horned
the
down for
bachelorette's
what?
ass. Horned down for real.
Oh, goodness.
Good grief.
We got almost exactly just as far as each other,
Good. We're so good.
which is halfway down the page.
Warren's been sitting here at the edge of the desk.
On the edge of his seat. Riveted.
On his laptop.
Riveted. We just started doing this, but we'll start doing it for an audience. We've been doing it for years. Been here for years.
Let's be real. I colored so much last year. I used them as paper to wrap my dishes in when I moved. Look at her.
One's
What?
hungry, Howies.
Falola. What?
Brady, will you bring her over here and put her in front of the camera?
Oh, you actually wore real pants for this.
You're right, I did.
I did not.
They both look really good.
They're very different.
That's how it always happens. Will you reach over there and click stop recording? My computer's gonna die soon, and I don't want it to lose everything.
Where is it?
Second button down
Nope.
to the
nope.
right. Go to the right.